Welcome to Backbreaking News, episode 60. I know, this is a crazy milestone. And by the way, this is Majesty. Today we're going to be talking about my WrestleMania predictions for what matches they have announced thus far. So first, let's get right away. I know there's a few matches that might happen, but I will cover those later on. For instance, Dominic and Rey Mysterio might be a match, but I'll talk about that when it is official. But to get my predictions done and out of the way with, I thought this would be a good time to do the predictions. So, first of all, and there's one match or two that has been confirmed, but not all the competitors are announced. So the women tag team match. So, let's get started with what I think is going to be one of the worst matches of the night. Of either night, Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Now, people think this is going to be great, but I could tell just by looking at it that it ain't going to be good at all. You have Omos that can't wrestle for 2 cents. You have Brock Lesnar that is talented, but he's getting old. I don't think it's going to be an entertaining match. I think this match will go to Brock Lesnar easily because he's lost too much in the last 2 past years, and they really need to give him a win. So I think it should be in the expense of Omos. But I do think ultimately Brock Lesnar might win, but the person who I think is going to win is Omos, mostly because of the size difference. Size difference doesn't always matter, but in this case, it does. Next is Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Now, this match is going to be great, in my opinion. And obviously, it's obvious that Becky Lynch and Lita are going to win with Trish Stratus. But to get to that point, I think it's going to be a long and expensive journey that will be worth the wait. Next is the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match between the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, Ricochet and Braun Strowman. And Chad Gable and Otis, or Alpha Academy. My pick to win it is, of course, my favorite tag team, the Street Profits. But do I think it will be good? I think it will be overshadowed. I think it would honestly be overshadowed by everything else on the card, but it could get people hyped for the event. Finn Balor versus Edge. Now, this match is going to be cool for one reason. We might get Judgment Day, the Judgment Day demon of Finn Balor, and we could possibly get we're definitely going to get the Brood version of Edge. So with these two people, two things that are undefeated, they're both kind of undefeated. Edge has only lost 0 when he was the Brood version of himself. Finn Balor has only lost 1 match as the Demon, but it's inside the cell, so who knows who's going to walk out. Obviously, it will be Edge, because I don't think they're going to let Finn Balor win, but it could be like a 180, and they let Finn Balor win. It could go either way, but I'm going to go with I'm definitely going to go with Edge. The next match is Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. This has potential to steal the match, steal the show. I think it will do the job perfectly. You have Logan Paul that has had nothing but good matches so far, the likes of Roman Reigns and The Miz and the Mysterios, and to get some, I ultimately think that this will be a good match, included because of course Seth Rollins is gonna put a lot of fight in. It ain't gonna be obvious who's gonna win, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Seth Rollins. Next match. Now we're getting into the title matches. Drew versus Sheamus versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Now this match is going to be good. I know it is. Drew McIntyre has a lot of good matches of late. Sheamus has had great matches with Gunther, and Gunther is just, basically a 5-star wrestling guy of late. So I don't think that there will be a problem with him being the Honky Tonk Man's record. So I think they're going to wait, but I'm going to have to go with Sheamus to win, mostly because it's one title he's never won. If you give it to Drew, he should be in the main event still, especially with Money in the Bank going in the UK. I think he should still be in the main event scene for right now, and then win the title. So if anyone's winning this match, it will be Sheamus or Gunther, but I think Sheamus will win. Overall, do I think any less of this match? No, I think, as I said, I think it's going to be great. It's going to have its moments. Just like the next match, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Now this match is going to be, it's all about the moments. It's going to be all about the moment. Finally, you have Rhea Ripley, who hasn't beat Charlotte Flair ever, and she's going to beat Charlotte Flair that night. Rhea Ripley is going to become new champion. Because I feel like they want to keep the fans happy, and Rhea Ripley winning will be the only surefire way to make that happen. So I think Rhea Ripley is going to win, and I think it's going to be way better than Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey was, because that was ended by what I would call a big boot to the face, which isn't even Charlotte's finisher or signature. So it was just there. The next match is Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Now, this is one of those cases where the story might be bad, but the match is definitely going to be good. And I think the winner of this match will be Asuka. Mostly because the fact that Mostly the fact because Asuka hasn't did anything major and she's now playing a heel for the first time in her WWE career. So I think her having the win should be a definite. John Cena versus Austin Theory. This match is going to be good. I think it's going to be a passing of the torch moment. It is for the United States Championship. And I think it's going to be won by, you guessed it, Austin Theory. It's going to be like, hey, I was the guy, now you are the guy. It's going to be the passing of the torch moment that everyone hoped it would be. And that's how John Cena is going to, I feel like it's going to be a competitive match regardless what night it is on. And, I think the winner will be Austin Theory. Was what I meant to say. Next match is, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. I think this match is going to be good. Mostly because this is going to finish the Bloodline and Sami Zayn's feud for the most part. And I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will be the Tag Team champions. Mostly because I feel like Sami Zayn finally deserves a little title after having a great performance against Roman Reigns. And I think it's well deserved. Next match. And the main event of night 2, I mean, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Now this match is definitely going to be good, and I think the winner is going to be Cody Rhodes. Usually I wouldn't bet against Roman Reigns, but you kind of have to. It feels like too good not to have all the championships, like one championship stay, maybe two champions stay, and the rest are change hands, because this is WrestleMania and we need the moments. I think this should be the WrestleMania where most titles change hands. So I think that Cody Rhodes is definitely winning, because I know they want to give Roman Reigns a long run, but I think that instead of a long run, they need to unify the titles, or they could have just made Cody versus Roman ultimately just for one title. Now, Cody Rhodes is winning. But now let's get to the potential matches. And the match that is going to happen, since the match that is already happening doesn't have all the participants, I already know who I thought was going to win already. But I think Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan were going to win anyways, regardless who was in there. So that they were my pick, and they're the only one announced. So it makes sense that they would be my pick, even if they weren't. Even if they weren't the only two, that would still be my pick. The only other potential match is Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure if this will be for the mask or not, but I think it will be Rey Mysterio winning.